The independent commission investigating the Lewiston tragedy will meet yet again tomorrow.
Cara Lamb, the ex-wife of Robert Card, says she plans to testify.
In a March interview with our media partner, WMGW, Lamb detailed what she described as warning signs ignored, in her view, by the Saginaw County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Army Reserve. Lamb says 2 more relatives are also planning to testify before the commission in Augusta, but declined to specify who.
Lamb was the first person to report concerns about the eventual Lewiston mass shooter's deteriorating mental health and is the only family member to speak publicly since. The hearing begins at 9 tomorrow morning inside Jewett Hall at the University of Maine Augusta campus.